Kenya's music icons.
My name is Freshly Mwamburi from Kenya.
John Katana is my name, band leader, Them Mushrooms.
Hi, my name is Eric Wainaina, and you're listening to KBC English service.
Hi, I'm Fito Dera, and you're listening to Kenyan Artists right here on KBC.
What's up? This is Nameless.
And this is Wahoo, and we are the
M's.
The M's, baby.
This is Awilo Mike of Jamnazi Africa Band on Kenyan Artists on KBC.
Hey, what's going on, people? This is Why the Lion. I'm hanging out with John Obongo Junior on the Kenyan Artists Show. Keep it right here, KBC English service. Lights it up. Respect.
From Benga to Rumba, Kapuka to Genge, Gospel to Afrofusion, John Obongo Junior speaks to the most influential Kenyan artists on KBC English service.
As we promised you earlier, we have another guest, and the name is Shama the musician. Shama the musician is a Kenyan artist based in London. As I told you, Ali has been on this show a couple of times. This time he's here to promote his new album. Shama, hi, how are you doing?
Hi John, greetings from London, and thank you for having me back on the show. I think this is probably my 5th or 6th time now. So thank you for, your continued support since 2017 when we had Orchestra Masika Africa in. So I am very happy to announce that I have a brand new album out, and this is the debut album of my solo career. It's called Leo Ni Leo, and it was released on Thursday the 17th of August. Of course, you're going to listen to the whole thing on the show, but you can also find it online on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you want to find your music. So yeah.
Yes, Shama, maybe you take us through the new album.
So talking a bit about the album, Leo Ni Leo has 6 songs in it. So it's not really an album, it's more of an EP. And the whole idea behind this is that it's meant to be a showcase of the diversity of Kenyan music. As Kenyan musicians, we usually get a lot of criticism that we are not original or that there's no Kenyan sound. When you go to Tanzania, they have bongo flavor, Nigeria has Afrobeats. And, people always saying, where's the Kenyan sound? And I think, Kenya has a lot of diversity in itself as a country and, of course, in the music. So we might not have one national sound, but we have many sounds. And so this EP is a small tribute to that. The whole point of this EP is to kind of counteract that. And basically, in this album, there's different styles of music from Kenya. There's chakacha, you have benga, rumba, and many more. But I wanted to give this album a different feel because we're living in a world with so much overproduced and electronic music, which is very loud and in your face. And so I actually decided to draw on the acoustic one-man guitar style, which you find in many parts of Kenya. And so the whole album is written around just the voice and the acoustic guitar, and it's accompanied by a cajon, which for those who don't know, it's kind of like a drum. You sit on it, it's a box, you hit it. And then we also added a bass guitar later on for the recording, and we added more percussion. Everything was recorded live as a 3-piece band. So guitar and voice, we had a cajon, and we had a bass guitar. So the album came about in part because I was pushed to do it by a friend of mine. His name is Samuel Oliveira, and he's from Portugal. He's actually a drummer that I've been working with for years. And he used to come home because he wanted to learn more about, Kenyan music, East African music, Congolese music. And we'd have little jams and our music and so on. And we'd do a lot of exercises, so he could get better with rhythms. And one day I decided to show him a song, which was a song I wrote a while back, which is the second song in the EP called Mapenzi ya Pesa. And, he got really excited. He's like, yes, this is what I want. I want more songs because I guess, you learn better through the songs. And so I decided to pull out another song which I had, which was Kazi. And then, we decided why not make a little EP, an acoustic EP, just the two of us. And so I wrote 4 more songs. We ended up with 6 songs in total. And, that was the album. That was the EP. So we had an acoustic guitar, we had a cajon, and we were going to record it fully acoustic. But I think something was missing, and I thought, what if we add a bass guitar? So I have another friend of mine from Zimbabwe who's called Tawanda Manika, and I study with him, and I saw he was playing more bass. He's actually a guitarist. And I said, why don't you come over? I have some songs I want you to, try and put a bass on. And I thought, he would have the right feel growing up in a country where they listen to Sungura or Kanindo, which is like Benga music, of course. And, it worked. The formula worked. We had a 3-piece band with some good songs, so we decided to record. Again, we recorded with 2 great musicians who are the actual mixing and recording engineers. And their names is Ernesto Marichales, who's another great drummer, who plays with us in Grupo Loquito, and Manny Marciano. So we recorded the songs. It was mastered in Belmont Villa, which is a place in London where there's a great guy called Carl. He does some amazing live videos, so if you check out our YouTube, you can find it there. We did a live show, and yeah, we had the album, we had some live music videos to go with it, and of course, Carl also took some great photos, which are black and white photos you see on our social media pages. And the album art was done by my partner, Leila.
Okay, maybe tell us about this new album, Leo Ni Leo.
The first song in the EP is called Leo Ni Leo. Leo Ni Leo is the title track of the album. And, for those of you who speak Kiswahili, Leo Ni Leo asemaye kesho ni mwongo. And basically, this is all about climate change, that we need to wake up, we need to get together because Mother Earth is dying. This ship we're on together is drowning. So, Leo Ni Leo.
Hiole mama e mama e. Hiole mama e mama e. Hiole mama e wo wo. Hiole mama e Hiole mama e yeah. Hiole mama e wo wo. Tunazama na hatujali, meli yetu inaingia kwenye bahari, dunia inaungua mama, na watu hawaoni, wanaojua hawasemi, na wengine hawaelewi. Sisi tukizuba tunapoteza muda ambayo hatuna hata kidogo. Hiole mama e mama e. Hiole mama e mama e yeah. Hiole mama e oh. Uwe tajiri au masikini, je utaishi bila hata maji? Haraka watu amkeni, tuungane sasa kulinda dunia mama yetu. Dunia ni mama yetu. Leo ni leo, asemaye kesho ni mwongo. Leo ni leo, siku ya kuamua na kufanya. Leo ni leo, watu amkeni, dunia yetu inaungua kabisa, nyumba yetu inaungua kabisa. Yetu inaungua kabisa, nyumba yetu inaungua kabisa, dunia yetu inaungua kabisa, nyumba yetu inaungua kabisa.
Yes, also we have Mapenzi ya Pesa. Can you tell us about it?
The second song in the album is Mapenzi ya Pesa. And this is very, for me, what I look at as typical benga on acoustic guitar. A lot of people resonate with this message, you know, without love there is no money, without money there is no love. And, you know, listen to the song, you'll hear the story.
Nimefanya yote kutoka kwenye niko, lakini hali ya dunia si rahisi kuepuka. Nasema nipende vile nilivyo, kwa kuwa nimejaribu kubadilika, siwezi. Nasema ufukara sio kilema, lakini kama hunitakie, naelewa sina ubaya. Sina ubaya mama. Unapenda pesa nami sinao, maisha ya chini mama nimezoeao. Mapenzi hufanyika kama kuna nia, na mimi nina njia niwe hutakio. Nasema yeye sitaki shida, kuliko kuteswa bure, heri ibakio. Ayeye mama, ngayeye mama, mapenzi ya pesa mimi sitakio. Mapenzi ya pesa mimi siwezio. Mapenzi ya pesa mimi sitakio. Mapenzi ya pesa.
Naelewa, Shama the musician. Naelewa. You understand. Maybe you can elaborate.
The third song in the EP is called Naelewa, and it's inspired by Sega music and Chakacha music from the coast. It's actually a song I wrote and recorded maybe 3 years ago, but I never released. And basically it was inspired by a conversation I had with a friend of mine who's also from Kenya. And you know, we meet up and we have a beer and we talk about life. And there's a lot of generational trauma which happens especially in the Indian Kenyan community, where, for example, people are forced to do things they don't want to do. You know, you're expected to go into business when maybe you wanted to play football or whatever it might be. And so this is a song about that and kind of resisting that, you know, when I was young, I had my dreams, but people were jealous and they said, you know, go and get a job, go and do this. And I'm basically saying I understand that people are not bad, but the world has destroyed their own dreams. So yeah, this is Naelewa.
Yele ye ye, yele ye ye, yele ye ye, oh mama, yele ye ye, yele ye ye. Wakati nilipokuwa kijana, nilikuwa na ndoto nyingi, lakini watu wana wivu kweli. walisema tafuta kazi. Mimi nina uhuru kuamua njia yangu, yao siyataki. Yele yeye, yele yeye, yele yeye, oh mama. Yele yeye, yele yeye, yele yeye. Na sasa ninafaulu, watu wanaanza kigeugeu, wakinisoma kwenye magazeti ndio wanafikiri yule ni mtu wangu. Kama ukwa na mimi wakati niko chini, nakwambia kwaheri. Yele yeye, yele yeye, yele yeye. Naelewa watu si wabaya, lakini dunia imewavunja moyo. Naelewa watu si wabaya, lakini dunia imewavunja moyo. Wabaya, lakini dunia imewavunja moyo. Naelewa watu si wabaya, lakini dunia imewavunja moyo. Naelewa, naelewa, naelewa ukweli wa watu. Naelewa, naelewa, naelewa ukweli wa watu.
Well, Shama, my guest, it's been nice talking to you. You've been on this show for a couple of times. Our latest report is that you're performing some guests this week. What are your future plans?
Thank you again, John, for having me on the show. I hope you guys really enjoyed listening to that. If you want to listen to it more, you can find it on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you listen to music. There will be some live videos also coming out on my YouTube channel, so look out for that. And yeah, in regards to the future, for now I am stuck in London for the next year at least, until I finish my degree. I do come to Kenya whenever I can to do some research. And of course, I'm looking to do some projects, hopefully in the future. So, if you are a creative, if you're a musician, reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook at Shama the Musician, Instagram at Shama the Musician, YouTube at Shama the Musician. Thank you again very much. Hopefully next year I'll be in Kenya with some musicians from London to do another album. So see you then. Cheza chaka chakaka isikuti mwanzele na mugiri jamaha. Ngoma zetu wa Kenya zitavuma daima na milele ngo mama. Cheza benga, cheza rumba, cheza chaka chakaka isikuti mwanzele na mugiri jamaha. Ngoma zetu wa Kenya zitavuma daima na milele ngo mama. Mbona tunaiga ya kigeni, mbona tunakuwa kama fotokopie. Sisi pia tuna ngoma zetu, oh, moto kama pasi. Ayaye mama, mama. Cheza benga, cheza rumba,
rumba cheza chaka chakaka isikuti mwanzele na mudili jamaha ngoma zetu wa Kenya zitavuma daima na milele ngo mama sisi hatuwezi kushinda wa Jamaica na reggae sisi hatuwezi kupiga jazi kuliko wa Amerika lakini nani mwingine anapiga ngoma za kwetu Ayaye mama Ayaye mama Cheza benga cheza rumba cheza chaka chakaka isikuti mwanzele na mugili jamaha ngoma zetu wa Kenya zitavuma daima na milele ngo mama Katika cheza mziki wa Kenya play Kenyan music ngoma zetu zitavuma jamaa ngoma zetu ngoma zetu zitavuma jamaa ngoma zetu ngoma zetu It's finished.